Welcome. If you are watching this video, you are ready to make a payment towards your YAGP registration. This video will focus on submitting payment on a studio account. There are essentially two options for a school to submit payment for their YAGP registration. The first is the school can submit payment for all their registered students, and the parents of those students will reimburse the school directly. Or the school generates username and passwords through Dance Comp Genie to allow the parents access to their child's registered entries to submit payment themselves. The first option is quite simple in terms of submitting payment. We will quickly explain how to complete payment this way shortly. The second option is a bit more challenging, and much of this video will cover this process of submitting payment. Before we demonstrate the two methods for submitting payment, we must first ensure that all release waivers have been completed. To do so, log into your account and click on the Dancers tab. If there are any pending waivers, resend them immediately and notify the parents of that child that they need to complete the waiver. Now that you have confirmed all waivers have been completed, and if you have chosen the first option to submit payment, you will click the Make Payment button in your registration box. The upper portion of your screen provides you with the subtotal of the balance due. If at this time you wish to make a partial payment, you may list that partial amount you wish to pay here. If you are making a full payment, please leave this field blank. So that we have an accurate record of payments, please list all the names of the dancers you are paying for at this time. There are two methods for submitting payment. The first option is to submit payment through PayPal. Please note that you do not need to have a PayPal account to submit payment in this fashion. Enter your full name in the fields provided, check the box agreeing to the YAGP rules, and finally click the button to check out with PayPal. You will be redirected to the PayPal portal to submit payment. If you have a PayPal account, go ahead and enter your email address and click Next. If you wish to check out as a guest and not create a PayPal account, please click Pay with Debit or Credit Card. The other option is to send a check. Please make the check payable to YAGP. To locate our mailing address, you can find it by clicking this plus sign here. Check the box agreeing to the YAGP rules, and finally click the Complete button. Now we will walk you through the process of submitting payment via the second option, generating username and passwords for the parents of your students so parents may submit payment on their own. Navigate to the Dancers tab on your Dance Comp Genie account. On the far right side of the table is the Account column. This column shows you who the account owner is for each dancer registered. As you can see on this example, Donald Duck's account belongs to the account called Disney Dance and Shoes /Donald Duck. Minnie Mouse has the Create button in her row. This means that the school registered the dancer. To generate a username and password for Minnie's parents to submit payment, click the Create button. A pop-up window will appear confirming your intent to use the email address provided for this dancer to create an account. Please be aware that this action cannot be undone. A second pop-up window will appear when the account has successfully been generated. In the inbox of the parent's email, they will find a new email titled New Account Created as Individual Dancer. Instruct them to open the email, follow the link, and use the username and password information to log into their Dance Comp Genie account. They will see a registration in the upcoming events portion of the page. If they are to click on the View Registration button, they will see all the entries their child is registered for. Finally, they may click on the Payment button to submit the total due for their child. Please have them watch the payment tutorial for independent or individual dancer accounts to assist them in this process. Lastly, we will show you the various differences you might see after payment or payments have been made. Our first example is if you have chosen to send a check to our New York office. Next, we have an example of partial payments, or if parents have begun making payments on the accounts you generated for them. Finally, we have when payment has been paid in full. If you have any questions regarding payment after watching this video, please email our bookkeeper at finance@yagp.org. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you this season.